Welcome back to Stoy Crypto. So yesterday was a pretty big day for DogGoToTheMoon in terms of announcements. MEXC announced a spot listing of Dog. For anyone not familiar with MEXC, it's a very popular centralized trading platform. I use it mainly to buy Caspa, but pretty soon you'll be able to come in here and type in Dog and get access to it that way. MEXC will soon list Rune's project, DogGoToTheMoon. So this is a pretty big deal for DogGoToTheMoon and Bitcoin Runes in general. Another announcement that came out yesterday was KuCoin Futures. The ability to trade futures contracts of Dog on KuCoin. So it feels like even though the overall markets all week in crypto have been down, everything has been down or trading sideways or bleeding out. The buzz around Bitcoin Runes has been growing. If you've been on crypto Twitter, you can feel it with the emergence of Billion Dollar Cat this week and Stupid Silly Cat and some others. There's something brewing in my opinion, not financial advice. This is for entertainment, education purposes only. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to take a look at some of the top projects like DogGoToTheMoon and Billion Dollar Cat, and then maybe I'll buy some more DogGoToTheMoon just to show you the process of how it works on Magic Eden. But right now it's really between DogGoToTheMoon and Billion Dollar Cat. And what we really want to see is a bunch of these runes thrive. To have a healthy runes ecosystem, we want to have multiple winners. So I'm hoping Billion Dollar Cat, Stupid Silly Cat, Arceus, and brand new ones thrive. I know I pointed out in almost every video, but Mr. Yen Japanese Businessman is one that continues to put out great content on Twitter and I think is super underrated. So definitely I'm rooting for all of these projects that are grinding and posting stuff out on X and doing interesting things to succeed. Rising tide lifts all ships. So I'm hoping that we're going to see more and more winners over the next few weeks and months. Let's take a closer look at Billion Dollar Cat. I did a video on this one 3 days ago, and in those 3 days I did some numbers. Here are the key stats over the last 3 days. The holder count is up 707 holders, so now they're at 4,297. The market cap's down, but it's down on everything right now. It's down 7 million. They've added 3,776 Twitter followers, so this continues to trend in the right direction. 48 pending buys. The chart still looks really good. So you can see at a high it was at like 110 sats, pulled back to 78 right now, but again, this one has been extremely strong. Market cap of 50 million. Let's take a look at them on X. Like I said, they've added how many? 3,776 followers they've added in the last 3 days since I did the last video on this. So they're over 8,000 followers, and they continue to post content frequently, which again is something that's very important with any runes project or any meme coin project, no matter what chain it's on. Billion Dollar Cat looks very healthy. Let's take a look at DogGoToTheMoon. Let's go to the 1 day chart on DogGoToTheMoon. This one looks good as well, right? You had a top of about 13 sats per dog, and then you had your classic pullback, and it's at about 8.83 right now. So I think we'll buy a little bit at the end of this video just to show you the process. I have some dog in this wallet, so we'll add a little bit more, just show you the way I like to dollar cost average into runes that I think will be around for the long haul. And then one other cool thing I'll point out is or.io. Yesterday they posted this introducing Block Vision. Block Vision is a real-time preview of upcoming Bitcoin blocks, which helps you gain insight into the runes minting activity like never before. So let's go check it out. Go to or.io, click on runes. So if we click on like this block's coming up in 49 minutes, it says there's 4,345 mints on it. All right, so you can see what's minting. This is an interesting Block Vision. I'm going to dive more into this and see how I can use it potentially to gain an advantage. So let's go back to Magic Eden. And let's go through an example of purchasing some dog. Let me check my Xverse wallet just to see what I have to work with, so I don't have a lot of Bitcoin in here. So we're gonna have to pay a little bit higher sat per dog, right? Because if we want a smaller quantity, we'll have to look for something down here, so we'll have to pay a little bit higher sat per dog. So if this is your first time buying runes on Magic Eden, you're gonna want to go ahead and connect your Xverse wallet to Magic Eden. Go find the rune that you like, and then find a lot size or quantity size that fits what you're looking for. All right, so here's a quantity of 31,897 for that amount of Bitcoin, which is about $186. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can purchase this one. So I'll just click on the plus sign. Fees right now are about just over $5. I'm gonna go ahead and click on buy. Xverse wallet will pop open. I'm going to take a look at the transaction, review it. It's about $6.82 in fees. And so my total is going to be right here. I'm going to go ahead and click confirm. Your order was broadcast. Runes will appear in your wallet once the transaction is confirmed. So click on view transaction. That's going to open up mempool where you can monitor the status of your transaction. Meme coins on any chain, whether it's Solana, Avalanche, or Bitcoin, are essentially just levered longs on the underlying asset, right? So it's a way to potentially take a little bit of Bitcoin and turn it into more. The same is true for ordinals and NFTs on any chain, right? There are some good opportunities, in my opinion, in Bitcoin ordinals right now, as they don't have a ton of attention on them. So there are some really good projects out here that are trading, I think, think well under what they will be if and when we do see more volume come into the Bitcoin ecosystem, which I think will happen, whether it's this summer or this fall or even next year. I think it's going to happen. There's a lot of opportunities out here for ordinals right now while nobody's watching, so now's a good time to start looking at ordinals in addition to runes. Alright, so we have 3 confirmations. Let's go ahead and check our Xverse wallet. And if we scroll down, we now have 46,897 DogGoToTheMoon. So I already had some in here before that, but just confirming that transaction was successful. We received 31,897. So that's our total DogGoToTheMoon now. If we go back to Magic Eden and we click on portfolio, you can see here's DogGoToTheMoon. There's 3 different lots. So if we click on this arrow, you can see this is the lot we just bought today, and these are our 2 other lots. I have a video on splitting runes if you want to sell them in different lot sizes. So for example, with Stupid Silly Cat, I have 10,000, right? Or let's say I wanted to split this up, split it in half, 5,000, so I can sell 5,000 and keep 5,000 Moonbag. I would just simply click on split, and I have a video that walks you through this process of splitting runes. It's a great idea if you want to take a little profit and then let the rest ride. So that's just a quick example of buying more DogGoToTheMoon. I'll continue to add more dog as it dips, if it does dip more. And again, I'm hoping that we see a bunch of winners. I'm hoping we'll continue to see more mints mint out fast and this ecosystem continue to grow, because it's all just a flywheel, right? Bitcoin runes take off, some of that profit inevitably is going to go back into ordinals. Ordinals go crazy and goes back to runes, and ultimately it brings people into Bitcoin, and that's really the long-term goal of ordinals and runes. So hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, please leave a like and consider subscribing for more crypto tutorials. See you in the next one.